By the abundance of puzzles. As I get closer to Coffee World, I stumble across a number of containers, each locked by a
PC emulators had indeed not
scales in correlation with the rewards inside. I find a basic supply chest that's protected by a simple memory minigame, but later discover a lockbox containing a powerful crossbow. Cracking it requires a close study of the surrounding environment, as the bolts embedded in the nearby targets are clues to the padlock's combination.
Looks like they're tools of the trade.
I appreciate this more involved and ambiguous approach over Resident Evil's tradition of using an unusual item as a key, although that design does still make an appearance later in the chapter. The touch of Resident Evil can also be found in Alan Wake 2's combat encounters, which are framed from an almost identical camera angle and have the remake's same snappy, stressful gunplay. There's a grisly wound system too, that opens up wet cavities with each gunshot. But that familiar foundation is blended with more original Remedy ideas. The dodge returns from the first game, so ducking beneath hurled hatchets and melee swipes is still part of the rhythm. And then there's the core of Alan Wake's DNA, the flashlight. Enemies are still cloaked in shadow, which must be burned away with the beam of your torch before bullets will inflict damage. It's great to see that unique mechanic return, not only for its ties to the lore, but also because it provides a distinct, tension-laced two-step approach to every enemy.
Yes.
At the same time, it's equally great to see what Remedy has dropped from its original formula. The encounters in this demonstration mission are a far cry from the relentless waves of enemies that populated the first game. Instead, moments of violence are spaced much further apart and involve just one a single foe is a significant bullet-absorbing challenge. It makes fights feel sparky and desperate, a hurricane of adrenaline where every round counts. The journey to Coffee World is host to just two of these encounters. It seems like much of Alan Wake 2's horror is built on the nervous anticipation of violence rather than combat itself. More between the rides and stalls on the fairground, but the real battle here is on the mind, because on Saga's side of the story, Alan Wake 2 is not just a survival horror, it's a detective game too. We are playing an FBI agent after all. Systems to support that investigative fantasy. As I explore Watery, I gather an increasing pile of clues and evidence. Saga does not automatically make sense of these clues. Instead, they must be deciphered in the Mind Place, a mental representation of an FBI office in Saga's head. Here you can profile people that you've met to learn more about them, and arrange clues on a caseboard to make connections and unlock new mission objectives. In the most simplistic terms, this is a match the card to the right location puzzle. Evidence that explains a person's motive goes in the motive section of the board, for example, and cannot be placed anywhere else. The version of the system that I used for this preview was, unfortunately, a little clunky. The interface and UI prompts were slightly unintuitive, and occasionally I found that evidence wouldn't fit where it logically should do, forcing me to just try every option until the clue stuck. It wasn't particularly satisfying, but before I left the studio, Remedy was already using when it works though, I can see the value in the mechanic. I arrived at to discover that the locked door prevents me from picking up the keys to the trailer park. Using the caseboard, I'm able to piece together notes that I find on a pinboard. A previous jammed lock was released using a screwdriver, and a maintenance man reports having recently fixed the percolator ride. The clues combine to trigger a new ride. The screwdriver used by the maintenance man.
لا صوته مو مكتوم لا أحس صراخي. ما ادري انا عندي مرتفع مو مرتفع عندي انا رافع وبس مرة خفيف. ياب ما انا اقول لك كذا.
The approach does provide the sense of your actions pushing the case forward and opening up new lines of investigation. And while the gift shop lock is a very simple example, I can see the board being vital to the much larger Cult of the Tree case, where there will likely be substantially more leads and categories of evidence. The board breaks all that down into clear components and allows you to easily track its individual threads. That's helpful from a narrative perspective, and hopefully it will fit fulfilling
لا الله يفضح لي يا فضيحة وقف في ناس هناك.
Snappy combat encounters and slower, tense pace of Alan Wake 2 make it a very different opposition, such as that seen in games like Paradise Lost.
ياب ما انا
Games
لا صوته مو مكتوم لا احس راقي.
This new experiment
أيوه.
with survival
ما ادري انا عندي مرتفع
feels
مو مرتفع عندي انا رافع.
meant
ليش صوتك مكتوم؟
cerebral,
ياب راقي.
atmospheric, and cannot be placed.
لا ام الاختيال.
The system that I used for this preview was, unfortunately,
ايوه كسرت شيلده كسرت
the
شيلده.
interface and UI prompts were slightly unintuitive.
One
and occasionally
مرة
anywhere else.
والله لو تصيد طلقة بالغلط
Representation of an FBI.
بالغلط تصور انا بس بجيب الدباب.
Here you can profile people that you've met to learn more about them and arrange
رايح له طيب؟
case boards to make connections
طيب
and
اصبر
unlock
لي.
new mission objectives.
في واحد مرة طيب. في واحد بالدباب في واحد بده يصير. ايه شفته. 1 اتزحلقت. نك خلي ورا الشجرة عنق الزجاجة كسرت شيلده. علقم يا حمار أبالو تبليزه ايش صار على الحدث؟
اي حدث
الحدث ايش صار له؟
اي حدث
اي حدث عند خالد
حدث.
معرض
هذه حلقة ما هي معرض.
Turn the page.
حلقة ايش؟
ستيت اوف بلاي.
ايش يسوي فيها؟
يقولون ما في شيء جديد من البداية بس تريلرات زيادة. ممكن
في واحد يستعمل سماش شو صار؟ يستعمل سماش سمعت انا الله يقلع ام اللاعب عنده 600.
The city of Baghdad is, as it should be in an AC game, its own character this time around. From its dangerous and often crowded city streets to its dense bazaar and connected rooftops, it was never a true
نروح لهم ترى عادي. اصبر لي يلا مش هنام. وينه؟ هناك.
It's not as easy to run through a group of guards undetected this time around. The more
24
civilians will react to your presence and put you out in the crowd if you're not blending in, because you know.
كمست واحد اتوقع.
Guards will notify each other while giving chase and doing everything in their power to stop you. Bribery and vandalism were the easiest ways to lower my notoriety. And moving between the high ground and city streets helped me lose packs of enemies that were surprisingly difficult to fight. In short, getting chased by guards in Assassin's Creed Mirage felt more like a fun challenge than an advance, and in some ways helped bring back
مش الداف معك؟
feel to the series.
الزون نتقابل في الزون قبل هنا المكان الشرطي بالضبط.
The general combat mechanics are honestly about all here, though enemy levels and damage numbers have been removed in favor of health bars, countering, and dodge rolls. While this may look like a step back into the older game's often easy and simple,
امشي اول ما ركبت الله ينقذك.
felt significantly more
في نص
challenging.
صارنا يمين الله لا يصدق اللي يحمل ذا اللي ما يخلص. اسكت داير مالي بالايم. في واحد ورانا. اوه ما قد في اثنين احميني
Combat is where Assassin's Creed
بشرب انا شيل.
truly shines.
انا بشرب جق
Moving around the shadows and hiding in plain sight
جقتك
was
من زمان ما شفته.
engaging this time around.
مع انه المفروض انا اللي جقتك وانت الشيلدات بس يلا. يا شيخ توكل انا احتاجه مره. فينهم مسكته فيه اديت 65 ترى.
And it feels like the series has finally
هناك
promised back in 2007. While some may not be too happy with the scaled back RPG elements, Mirage's focus setting, intuitive controls.
دمرت 21 طلع برا الزون. تحمل. لا تبعد عشان ما تتورط. يرحم امك لا تبعد.
This year's been jam-packed with huge video game releases, but guess what? It is somehow not over yet. Here are the biggest games coming out in the rest of 2023.
آخر مرة كان ورا الحديد اللي هناك في ناس ورانا فانتبه.
All the time, and that this video is by no means a complete comprehensive list, but hopefully it's a nice roadmap for some of the bigger games coming out over the next 3 months, assuming they don't get delayed. First up, Starfield. That's a big one, and it's on September 6th for Xbox Series and PC, or September 1st if you got the extra fancy edition. That's basically Skyrim in space, or Fallout with less 1950s music. D&D campaign without any of the headaches of in which case that still might be an
هذا هو
issue.
نفسه.
On September 8th, NBA 2K24 comes to basically everything. The big
أبيض السلام ما عنده شيلدات.
play, which will support
وراك.
actual NBA footage
ورايا.
into gameplay, which is pretty wild to think about.
37
Do you
دمرت.
think it's going to break the game
وين
if you do that with
عشبت.
Space Jam or Air Bud? Somebody
دمرت
already says
58.
that. On September 14th, Kaido's 1 and 2 remasters of
Surprise! Did you really think I'd let a moron like you reach the end of the game? You stupid idiotic moron! Now, if you'll excuse me, I need a few minutes to charge my rainbow cannon. After that, it'll be game over. So sit back and prepare to get wrecked.
On September 26th,
Just 2 minutes left, and my rainbow cannon will be ready.
Inside and Limbo, and it might look more colorful and cheerful than those, but you can bet it probably has some equally tricky puzzles to figure out as well. On October 6th, that coffee-swilling electric rat is back on the case when Detective Pikachu returns to Nintendo Switch. On the 10th,
فزع أنا عندي واحد من
Xbox
كلبنا.
Series and PC, so you can make a bunch of very pretty cars drive very, very fast, because that's a racing game and that's what you do in those games. On October 12th, this
Oh my God, قوية فوق
the action RPG approach of recent entries and instead goes back to its roots with a focus on stealth
عليك هذا.
9th century Baghdad.
يا الحشرة
13th, Lords of the Fallen is a big crunchy Souls-like mechanic where you
Hey,
use a
I'm low.
magic lantern to peer into an alternate spooky dimension where everybody wants to kick your even more than they do in the regular one. That's on New Gen and PC. On October 17th, Remedy's fan favorite novelist is back in
بروح للزون على طول بعدين
which is being touted as a proper
واحد عندي
survival
أصلا.
horror game. I'm not sure how the first game wasn't already survival horror, but I'm also not complaining because I like being frightened sometimes. Bring on the scary and October 30th. Having to keeping track this long way to follow up on Super
أخي ذا ما مات من البداية.
I honestly don't know. Maybe? I hope so. I want to kick his
أوه أم بلاك.
Every same day, Super
ذهب
Mario Bros.
التريد.
Wonder will leave you wondering why there's a new power-up that turns Mario into an anthropomorphic elephant instead of making him
خليك
a
تستاهل.
costume like his other power-ups. Like, seriously, Tanuki suit, Frog Mario,
Signal.
and Cat Mario are all just like magical
As before.
kiggaroos, but this one is something else.
Good
Built with
before.
Dr. Moreau. Kinda makes you wonder. On October 29th, the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 brings MGS 1, 2, and 3 to basically everything, which is good news because these games are awesome. The first one even more complicated and twisty and turny than the Kojima storyline, that same day you can become a civil engineer in Cities Skyline 2 on PC Engine. This hauntingly comprehensive city builder expands the scope of the original, which was already pretty expansive, while also adding new features like climates, which are presumably more complex and nuanced takes on the weather system, plus the ability to track individual citizens' life paths. I guess you can
نعمك دخلت فلات فيلا حولنا اللعبة ما لعبناها لنا سنوات. رايك؟ ما قلت اسم اللعبة.
Speaking of frightening, on October 25th, just in time for Halloween, it's Alone in the Dark, a full modern overhaul of one of the memories of longtime fans. That's on PC and New Gen. At some point in October, Ark Survival Ascended is supposedly launching in early access. That is the fully overhauled redo of the original Ark that is now running in Unreal Engine 5, which should hopefully hold fans over until the sequel eventually drops next year or whenever. On November 2nd, Star Ocean, the second story R, arrives on Stretch, the PlayStations, and PC, offering a full remake of the classic JRPG, which is bordering on a retro game at this point, considering it first came out in 1998. They also sees the release of combat and maybe rollerblading, so basically what I'm getting at is the something new. That's on everything. On November 3rd, Wario is once again here to torment us with his wares, and this time around it's getting physical in WarioWare Move It. That's on Switch, and I'm so excited to injure myself playing this game. On November 10th, Like a Dragon, the man who erased his name, his latest installment of the and the hero who erased his name is none other than the OG, wonderful Yakuza hero Kazuma Kiryu. He's trying to take a break.
والله ما عندك.
After 6, but
ما عندي فلوس كيف عرفت؟
he's trying to get out.
ما حلقت من زمان.
The hotly anticipated multiplayer survival game The Day Before is out, which looks like The Last of Us for the rest of us.
طيب لو
It's in better shape than the initial gameplay reveal back in February. On November 14th, Hogwarts Legacy finally comes to Switch, and I think we know who the real wizards are. The developers who managed to squeeze this massive modern game onto Nintendo's hardware. Better late than never, I guess.
يا خالد كل ما يبدأ الجيم تقول بتروح. يا رحم الله.
ايوه بس ما تأخر صح؟
On November 17th, the beloved Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars gets a brand new, proper, fresh coat of paint on Nintendo Switch. Also on Switch, plus all the other consoles, is Persona 5 Tactica, which turns Joker, Morgana, and friends loose in a new tactical strategy adventure. And I think the only genre of video game that hasn't been Persona 5'd yet is like the kart racer, which really wouldn't even be that much of a stretch, because that cat can turn into a van. On December 7th, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora lets you immerse yourself in the universe of James Cameron's immensely profitable movie franchise, and Avatar sells movie tickets and attracts Disney theme park goers, but will it sell games? I'm curious, but if nothing else, this basically looks like a Far Cry game with rideable pterodactyls, which sounds sick. That's on New Gen and PC. A bunch of other games are also expected in 2023, but as of recording this video, they don't have dates. So by the time you hear me saying this, they might have gotten delayed, or they might get release dates, but either way, check your local listings to be 100% certain. Easier way to get into the habit of Marine 2 is the chainsaw set
because I think that you guys can add so much value to us.
So wait, Una, if you think we can add so much value, why are you valuing our contributions as the exact same as any other investor in this note?
Because that note was from many months before when we had much less revenue. We didn't even have
أول ما أقوم بس ولا
happier than those people who don't. So I would be reluctant to get involved with the 600,000.
Oh, shocking. Oh, what happened?
يا ايش فيكم انتم يا طفشانين يا ميت عبد العزيز معاه عذره قاعدين نلعب من الصباح خالد شو بامك انت
مريض هو اللي عنده عذر هو راح من الساعة
ايش عذره مريض خنيف واحد
يا وات على طبتم
صوته راخي كمان مو راضي يظبطه واحد قاعد
والله عليته
كاذب
من صوت تعرف انه مسكين يا اخي طيب حزن
هي كذا يقول لك يا اخي والله اني عليته
اصبر كم ما تعرف نبرات الصدق
هزا ورب نجوت بأعجوبة. ترى من هناك هاي.
في هناك طيب هناك.
ايوه هم يا تيس. لا يجوك يرحم جدك. اوكي قفطونا. قولوا ما انتم.
ايوه مظبوط.
انا بروح الحين يقول انا بروح اقفل.
لا يا ابلع عشان نسمع صوته.
يا عمري انت اللي دمجته.
دمجت 46 ده.
انا زعلان.
لا مو هذا، اقصد اللي كان يدمجهم اساسا.
حاطين آلتهم الخرا ذي اللي تدمج. اوه ربي خبزني.
دمجت 21.
رب الموت. كسرت شيلدو. ذبحني الثاني. انا زبنت بين هذا.
شيلد.
مين قاعد يفجر سي 4؟
هو ذا اللي كان يدمجهم.
ابى افزع انا طيب.
الحين كيف؟
ترام هنا. قفل
لا ولي الدرجة اهدى.
واحد هنا. واحد هنا. واحد هنا.
كذا.
تخلف.
لو اقول لك انه ما عندي شيلد كويس.
عبد العزيز بموت.
ما غوص ايه ما اقدر.
اقول لك بموت.
كمان خالد صوتك مرة كان كويس.
ايش في لعبة حلوة. لا ترجع وربي كذا مضبوط. والله كذا مضبوط
رفع صوته. انا
وربي رفع صوته اخر شيء.
الله يقلع اذنك في شيء او انك ما انت على السماعة.
عموما خالد ايش في لعبة رايقة كذا تبى نلعبها سوا؟ نلعب مرة
كومبلكس.
ايش رايك؟
والله ما في. بشوف العرض وارجع انا. لا يا
عرض
ارجع. هو عرض سنافات صح؟ نعم صح.
انا متحمس سالت الحين اكثر من هبات.
افا سالت
2.
ايوه
ريميك؟
لا سالت 2 اللي نزلت قبل 20 سنه قاعدين يسوون الاعلان الحين.
ليش سحبوا؟
لا سايلنت هيل قد نزل قبل 75 سنة.
مدكم؟ اليوم هطص كثير. في الجامعة، في الرجعة، في البيت. يا ابو صح من جد تعبان.
لا كنت اسوق عليك امثل وخداتك.
طب خالد تبغى ام سي اوبنهايمر؟
ما اظن بداوم حتى.
ام سي ايش اللي تداوم؟ صلى على النبي ترى غيابين حرمان.
غيابين لا 15 غياب.
لا والله مو 15
والله مكتوب عندنا 15.
15% من نسبة الحضور يا كيس.
لا 25% من نسبة الحضور.
لا 15%.
مشكلة الانجليزي لا الانجليزي كل يوم.
غيابين حرمان 15 وجهة.
انت نحضر اول اسحب الباقي.
ما ادري اصلا ما لحد بعيد.
طب جيب عذر يا حمار. جيب العذر روح.
اي صح
ولا انا تعبان اديني عذر.
ما يقبلون الا مستشفى حكومي.
ايش انت اهلي يعني؟
يا اخي هم مستشفى حكومي قرف.
كل خرا تبغى الحرمان ولا لا؟
اخذ حرمان ولا اروح مستشفى عمومي ياخذ لك واقعد اوقف زحمة الدنيا.
لا هو بالفلوس المستشفى الاهلي يخش اول واحد ولد النعمة ما يعرف يستنى.
ايش ما هي غالية اصلا الكشف ب100 يمكن اهلي بيدفعونها اصلا.
اهلي بيدفعونها طبعا ولد نعمة ما ولا
تدفع نفسك في المستشفى كذا.
ايوه
انا مرة دفعت بس
انا ما ادفع نفسي اصلا انا اروح للحكومي.
يا اخي قرف والله تقعد 2-3 تستنى.
طب لو استنى معك عادي؟
قرف هو لازم 5 دقائق يستنى ولا ما ينفع؟
لا والله كعب اقصى نص ساعة والله، بس والله 3 ساعات كثير.
كعبد
كحد
كعبد
كحد
كحد نص ساعة كثيرة.
ساعة يعني 40 ممكن ساعة لو مرة، بس 3 ساعات 4 ساعات والله كثير.
مين استنى 4 ساعات يا طيب؟ راح مستشفى انت ترى، مو تقديم وظيفة.
والله مرة استنيت 4 ساعات.
دقيقة تقديم الوظيفة 4 ساعات؟
ايوه
يمكن
الناس اغلبهم ترى تحول ترسل لهم بالايميل والله اغلبهم، بس الحضوري يب تطول والله حضور تروح لهم يعني.
يمكن انت تكون اول واحد في الحضوري.
ايوه سنتر انام عندهم، استناهم يفتحون 9 الصباح.
طيب عادي، تبي تقدم على وظيفة مستقبلك.
ما ابغى اتوظف.
لا يرفضوني.
طبعا ولد نعمة على فلوس.
يا لك يا اخي والله ماني
ايش
ولد.
بتسوي في حياتك؟
نعم.
قل لي. طب قل لي ايش تبي
ما
تسوي؟
في يعني اعيش لما ربي يكتب عمري خلاص.
بتتكي في الشارع؟
لا في البيت.
ايوه طيب خلص قدام فلوس ايش بتسوي؟
ايش بتخلص؟ اكيد بخش لي وظيفة ابو 2000 ريال قليل كذا تعيشني شهر.
تعيشك شهر بعدين تطلع، بعدين ترجع تخلص فلوسك، بعدين
طيب لو كان جاهل بينسجن.
اهم شيء انجو ولا لا؟ انجو خلاص.
يا اوه ماي جاد يا اخي
امك
ادمي.
كيف تنجي امك؟
تنجي امي؟
اذا امك صارت فقيرة.
امي ما تصير فقيرة، عندها راتب ينزل لك كل شهر.
اذا خلص راتب، اذا ابوك مات ايش حتسوي؟
امي تشتغل ومتقاعد عندها راتب الحالة.
لا النبي ايوه ابوك حيموت. لما ابوك يموت ايش حتسوي؟
شيخ ابوك وامك
تكبر يصير عمرك 30 وابوك قد مات.
لا لما يصير عمره 99,000 وقتها ايوه.
اقول لك انا اشتغل بوظيفتي انا.
ها؟
انت ايه؟
اشتغل بوظيفتي انا.
طيب انت قبل شوي قلت ما حتتوظف.
قلت لك اشتغل بوظيفة 2000 ايش بك نسيت؟
براه. طيب وظيفة 2000 لمدة كم؟ ايه الابد؟ طيب خلاص النهاية وظيفة
2000 تكفي؟
لا بس تخليك تنجو يعني.
طب انا ابغى انجو ما حد
رب المصحف والله العظيم انه كذاب. انا اقول لك والله انه كذاب.
والله لو صارت لي كذا التعليقات في الفونت 2 جي تي اي 6 والله لا ايش جي تي اي 8
والله ما حتروح وظيفة ب 2000 والله كذاب.
لا انا اقصد هذا المينيموم اللي انا راضي فيه يعني، مو اللي اطمح له.
برضه كذاب.
لا يعني لو جاتني يعني ربي ما رزقني وخشيت وظيفة 2000 ما انها تعتبر رزق، انتحر مثلا لا.
خالد في واحد بيسوي مثل جعفر فهو عادي، فهو لا قصدي
ولادة انت ايش قاعد تقول؟
في واحد
يا اخي طعم المرض مقرف.
صح
مرض ولا طعم؟
ايوه
الثوم طعمه غريب،
طعم بلغم يا
الثوم مرة طعم ايش
عبد العزيز كل شوي كان يخرج شو اسمه بلغم ويقعد يلفلف في لسانه ويورينا، حسب استعراض والله. والله
ايش الحركات ذي اللي
يعني
الحركات ذي اشوفها في مكان ثاني بس خالد. هي مكانين تنشاف فيها، عند عبد العزيز ومكان ثاني بس بدال البلغم يتبدل بشيء ثاني.
ولا شيء وسخ، لفة طويلة مرة بس لفة.
والله العظيم انه هذه المكان الوحيدة ممكن تشوف فيها احد يسوي الحركة دي، اللي يفك لسانه كذا يوريك البلغم وهو لزج ومدري. والله المكانين دي المكان الوحيدة في الدنيا اللي تصير فيها.
تفك ايش ذا؟ بدل معرض
نقصد شيء الا لما خالد يتكلم.
تفك ايش ذي اللعبة؟ تحرك رجلك كذا.
طبعا حتحرك رجلك كيف تمشي؟
لا انت تتحكم برجلك يعني.
دخلنا باب فوق لا طعمناك يا بنت.
خلي ريان خال عبد
لا
العزيز
خليه هو بيتفرج لهلب وانشد. سلم في قصدي.
يا رب يأجلونها.
اوه ماي جاد.
تنزل شهر 12 اصلا ما راح العبها غالبا، ما راح اشتري في ار.
يأجلون التريلر اقول يا تريلر.
لا ما تشتري في ار
1400 الا لو بحد بيقط معاي.
انا بقط معك ما عليك شوف تفداك.
ايش قاعد اشوف؟
escape the assailant.
Post. Yeah. Okay. Tree.
أكبر عيب سويته في حياتي إني جبت صوص ثوم. والله الثوم ما هو لا تحس بالثلاجة.
Oh, hey Mike. No. That's sad. I was just taking a break from my run.
يا ريتني جبت كوكتيل وسكت.
Yeah, road's out, but no worries. Grapple points.
برجر بطاطس عصير ميلك شيك.
Oh, just grapple. I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple with a
لا
grappling
أمزح.
hook.
Oh yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
برجر بطاطس توم الكوكتيل.
الصلاة.
في المحل.
قد سمعته.
مال صلاح.
لذة البرجر.
This is bad. Okay.
في محل اسمه لذة البرجر.
حرفيا هو في الأربعين.
خالد تبغى مشاركة؟
لا.
ليه؟
شايف قاعد بعنصرية.
قاعد اتفرج على معرض.
ايوه على عقد العنصرية لأنه ما أدري إذا عنصرية ولا مدحة. اليوم كنت تتمشى يلعن أبوك.
We are constantly canvassing game development studios as we search for the next exciting idea. And as you just saw, Baby Steps is a great example of the innovative spirit that we're looking for. In today's state of play, we've got a wide variety of games to share with you. My hope is that these demonstrate the diversity of experiences coming to PlayStation consoles and PSVR 2. On that note, I'm very excited to welcome PlayStation players to Roblox.
روبلوكس نزلت على السوني من جدة.
3D immersive experiences is making the jump to PSVR.
الحين اعلنوها 10/10 تنزل.
Roblox features full cross-platform support, so you can join 66 million daily active users across PC, mobile, and other platforms. We can't wait for you to explore millions of experiences together, and to see what you create. Alright, let's dive in, starting with a look at 2 great games coming to PlayStation VR 2.
اوكي اكيد بتيجي حلوة انت الحين.
صلي على النبي تنزلني ذا.
Ghostbusters. You might be new here, but we have a job to get done.
This
city isn't going to save itself. So get geared up and join the team, because working together will give you the best chance. Luckily, you'll have access to the latest ghost-busting gadgets if you can earn them. We're talking turrets, shields, decoys, and so much more.
منتك برب الكعبة.
أنا.
Watch out.
We see guys.
Before you'll be ready to take on the Ghost Lord.
شوفوا القلوب يا عاش.
These guys, any puffs?
هذا في الجمع العرب.
يا عم ايش الفيلم ده؟ what the fuck؟
قنتي يا ابو شعر.
ريزنت ايفل 4 الفي ار اعلن عنه. موعد اكيد. لا قاعد اتفرج على ايا كانت لقطتك.
وات
هذا
وات ذا فاك يا عيال.
والله ما ادري راسي تعب وانا الفه.
انبسطت. دام
فك يا الله القرف.
دقيقة ايش قال الناس؟
والله ما ادري ايش سويت عبد العزيز. والله ما ادري ايش سويت. طفيت شيء بالغلط. شيتاز بريزنتس.
شيت في مرة تصدق علي يا خالد وصريصري. ليش تقول شيت؟ وما انا قلت شيت بس هم كلاب خلوها شت.
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. Likely she's in this village.
انتبه من الزومبي الاسمر. يب شوفوا.
Don't get careless.
يما.
اضافة ايدا اعلنوها. راح اشتريها على السوني والعبها على السوني.
متى
الحين يجي الموعد.
Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
كان الرواق حق
اوه وسكر.
Or are you just trying to use me?
Because in this world, someone always pays.
Someone?
يلا صلى
Best
عني
not to
دي.
ask who or why.
لا شكرا جاني فتح ورب سريع إلا عن شكل والله مرة سريع.
And I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes.
كيف هذا كله بالبرمجة؟
اوه بعد 6 ايام تنزل ديم. والله اقسم بيت الله.
والله تم بكم؟
ننسخ منك
غالبا بتكون 25
خلاص اجل مجانية من عندك ها؟
لا بس انا بصبر لحد 27 لما ينزل الكاميرا.
ايوه وتدينا هي مجانية.
ايوه الا لو اشتريت على البي سي يعني.
لا ما احتاج
يا اخي صريح ندخل معانا ونقول
البي سي في والله ريزنت ايفل البي سي فيها كراشات مدري ايش.
هذا مقطع بحماس صح؟
لا تضحك.
I was abducted by the RDA and trained in their ways. For 15 years, they kept me from my world and my people. Wait.
Doctor found guilty is missing. City state in a bone chilling. In a being chilling? Revelation. A doctor who was found guilty. اوكي في دكتور قاتل وكذا هو اللي بيدعسنا.
I must seek those who can
ليش
teach
اللي
me
يدرس
the
طبي لازم
ways
يلبس
of the
كود؟
Navi and help me reconnect with my world.
ايه؟ عليك التساؤلات انت. اسرق.
كيف تسيبني في حالي؟
ورب اسمع.
الله يقلك ليش مكتوب ورايا؟ هذا حرف من حالي.
You are starting to think like a Navi.
جهز نفسك.
Now, we will teach you to ride like one. Now,
بنرجع نضرب نفس المكان. هذا الناس. ايش صار؟ برد الله يلعن ابوك. حركات ريزنت ايفل دي الله يلعنهم.
allow the RDA to destroy this
فرق.
انا وراك.
This is my home.
انت شو الحمار؟ السلام عليكم.
The Navi will fight on your side against the RDA.
انا وراك.
I'm Navi, and I will protect Pandora.
Oh my god.
Sivako.
طلع عني. اي نفس بكروز والله نفس حركات تقريبا.
We need him, Connor.
الزوم بنفس حركاته. نفس كذا يضرب بس ما عنده عتلة. ولا شكله شلون يوصل هنا بسرعة؟ مان هو نفسه اللي كف اوكي.
امشي.
هذه قصة رانر.
لا تثير الجدل. اوه في اس وايش؟
ثم رفع يده. الله يلعنه. هو كلها مصر طبعا.
يا ابلع لقينا الحرف الثاني. هاي سول جودمان.
من كاي يعني كاي 5
كيباد.
هذاك واحد رقم واحد. ورب شوف ظله ابن الكلبة. اوكي وربي في واحد والله رجوله. واحد والله هنا عارفين.
If you are ready, yes, you are probably just as trapped as I am. I can't believe what been happening here. The so-called Dr. Horse.
I'm Johan Bielestad, CEO and Creative Director at Arrowhead Game Studios. And today I'm pleased to share an extended look at Helldivers 2. We're starting on the ship's bridge, preparing to select our mission from the ground format. Once cleared for mission engagement, it's time to go into your ship and prepare for planet.
And debate that someone out there realize what's happening.
Join a squad on one of the many planets in the galaxy. Send them on important mission to eliminate a deadly bile type.
To some kind of phone, but nobody knows what happened to them. If you ever find a chance to escape, take it without
we need to find the terminate bile titan.
I think it's this way.
There's some enemies here.
Okay, I'm covering you on the right.
We're covering your rear. Oh, there's loads of them. I'm switching to flamethrower. Oh god! No, it's the bile titan! Oh, I died.
حرب. صفر.
Reinforcing.
قلنا مرة. لا. صفر.
ايش مدري ايش.
Alright, I'm back.
هنا.
Can you guys take him out with the recoilless?
Yeah, I'll try to take him down from the side. Reload my recoilless.
On it. I got enemies on my back
ما
as
في
well.
أحد.
Oh, there's a charger here.
I'm gonna take out the brood commander.
He's charging me.
We take out the charger with the recoilless.
Alright.
في مقابلة لمحمد بن سلمان.
ايه ارسل.
I'm gonna
يوم الأربعاء.
شايف قلت له أول رقم 5 بعدين في رقم ناقص. أقدر
strafing
أحسبه.
runs to try and take out the small guys.
Oh no, you killed me!
Oh. I'm sorry. One small death for the Helldivers. Reinforcing.
Hello? يا حمار.
Okay, should we do something? Should we strategize?
الله يسلمك.
I'm throwing this attention. Alright, I don't think I have an option. I need to throw in the 500 kilogram bomb. Throwing it out.
Oh god, he's coming for me.
Getting out of the way. There we go. Nice.
Good job, guys.
Well done, Helldivers. Another win for Super Earth. After each successful mission, players are rewarded for their efforts. Allowing them to upgrade the ship, weapons, armor, and stratagems, giving them the edge in the many battles to come. I hope you enjoyed seeing a glimpse of just one of the many missions and planets the game has to offer. Now go out there and spread managed democracy.
اوكي ونروح. نزلت مع الدرج. اولي شيت بور روم ورد السباحي.
وانت عندك شيء.
run if you see shadow stay in the lights. اوكي وربي راجع والله راجع وربي باك رومز. عبد العزيز
تعال معايا.
في المرحلة يقول لك كذا شوف ظل تكتك الضوء ومدري ايش. اوه ماي جاد. اوه ماي جاد وربي الرعب تحت والله صوت.
عرض جديد لسبايدر مان. بيوم سبايدر مان. سبايدر مين.
Marvel Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5. The first thing you'll notice is that your city is nearly double in size with the addition of 2 iconic New York boroughs, Queens and Brooklyn. And we've introduced the web.
شو اسمه جعفر ضاف بروكلين لبس سبايدر مان.
Faster speeds than ever before.
والله لا المكان اللي في بروكلين هنا.
لا
Exploring these areas will feel much different than the towering skyscrapers.
ممكن تلقى إيستر إيج والله.
Also delivering memorable locales like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of remakes, Marvel Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the 2 wall crawlers in the open world. And thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5, you can make that switch almost instantly. Delivering a bigger city and playing 2 spider heroes were big goals for Marvel Spider-Man 2. But this time around, it was equally important to provide a greater sense of exploration and discovery. As you progress through the main story, a number of new activities and storylines will become available. The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in the world that capture your attention. such as a flock of Kraven's Talon drones circling a building, a mysterious symbol projected into the sky, or even an unfamiliar spider bot ping emitting from one of the rooftops. Many activities, like Hunter's cloaked blinds that overlook the Big Apple, lead to even greater challenges, yet yield worthy rewards and new information about Marvel's greatest Kraven. Others will lead to a climactic showdown with Marvel villains not yet seen in the Spider-Man universe. The Spider Heroes have new AR tech in the lenses of their masks, providing a quick glimpse of activities already discovered, or helping locate new ones yet to be revealed. You can always refer to the upgraded Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app to quickly track nearby areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for either Spider Hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero. All these activities, including crime to stop from the game's various enemy factions, also now feed into the new District Progress system, which even provides more rewards and unlocks a brand new fast travel system. As you can see here, the PlayStation 5 and its SSD means you can move across the city with very little downtime. Finally, the more city you explore and the more activities you complete, the more ways you'll be able to customize your Spider Hero. This includes mastering additional combat abilities and traversal skills, acquiring and improving gadgets, upgrading through the new suit tech system, and of course, unlocking additional spider suits. And we're talking lots and lots of suits. Marvel Spider-Man 2 will feature over 65 suits from the comics, movies, and multiple original designs. And thanks to the all-new suit style system, you'll now have more than 200 different ways to outfit your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Nice.
On behalf of Insomniac Games, we couldn't be more excited about what this expanded city has to offer, and all the new ways to experience New York. We look forward to seeing you swinging around in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it launches October 20th, only on PlayStation 5.
خبزني انا نار طفت علي وانا خبزت. اشوفك رايك. انت ريستني. احبك. ترى لو الانوار طفت والله ما عندك اي فرصة. اول ما تنطفي الانوار يمسكك ترى والله يدرك اهلك اول ما تنطفي.
مفترق. Oh my god.
Great conflict between Dana and Rana.
يستي الرينج. كذاب يا فيل كذاب. بس والله قال رينا فجأة اللحظة. ذكرت رينالا.
الموت. ضرب الموت. والله ما لحقت هربت من الأولى خلص الجري عندي شقني في الثانية. اي والله يقلعك وين نفس المكان؟ لا وينك عن الباب؟
All differences must be erased. Once there are no differences, there will be.
أنا جنبه صراحة جنبه مرة. أنا عند الباب اللي كنا فيه هذا اللي جينا منه. أنا عنده. وينك أنت؟
جاي.
What we call destiny is neither visible nor tangible. Yet, it is as certain as the collapsing and converging of the past and the present. I called out to you and you came.
صباح اليوم لا بكرة بابا.
يا حمار يا
حمار. الرسالة حقت دكتور دكتوران.
يا خرا.
ايش بالدكتوران؟
اخبار دكتوران ايش صار للتطوير؟ بكرة ايش اسمه؟ يوم ميلاد انترتيل فتوقف اشياء كثير.
Hey Beth Vegas, having a great time? I hope you're all ready for the Foam Stars Open Beta Party.
يا اسطى نفترق عشان نجيب.
قواعد اللعبة الحين فيها بيت ما ادري. ما اتوقع تنجح. كم زي رابع تشامبيون. لعبة لا كذا مجانية غالبا بتكون.
الموت وين دعسنا ولا مرة. شيء غريب. روح جرب اندعس.
ايش اسم اللعبة؟
فوم ستارز كذا تشجيع لعبة أظن 3 ضد 3 كأنها سبلاتون إذا تعرفها.
Dominate the arena in teams of 2 with support from your allies on the outside.
والله لعبة اسمها بارتي أنا ما
رجعني دعسني خلص الجري عندي.
كذا بيت من توبو خلص.
كيف الكلب؟ لحظة صور سبان.
Tonics. Jet Justice.
ايوه يعني ورب رجعني من البداية.
هاي ترى انا حفظت الاماكن. انا حفظت المشكلة انت
من فين؟ اروح يسار؟ لا مو يسار. من وين نروح؟
زي ما انت حافظ؟
والله ما حافظ.
خايف اموت.
We've been having a blast with Foam Stars, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on it. The open beta kicks off later this month. Before we wrap up, Square Enix has one more update for us today. They're hard at work on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the ambitious follow-up to the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's see what's in store for one of next year's most anticipated games.
أنا عند ليفر الآن أم الورطة.
The world's ending. At least that's what everyone's saying.
ليه رجعتني عندك يا كلب؟ ليه رجعتني عندك؟
I don't like it.
أنا جاي بسوان أصلا.
لا رجعتني عندك خليني سوالي رسبون عندك.
To the new world order.
يلا بسرعة.
Just close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying cry.
The planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies.
We can overcome our fate.
Am I the same as these monsters? Am I even human?
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh, Sephiroth, you say? So you heeded the call too, did you?
What are you talking about?
As you can see, your brothers down there are having a little get-together.
They're our best chance of finding Sephiroth.
Yeah, I ask because I suspect there's soldiers suffering from cellular degradation.
Do not be deceived. You know the truth. Trust in me.
Sephiroth!
Come on!
جعفر جرب امشي في فرق. ما قد اليسار قاعد يكسر.
On me.
هذا الخيانة.
يا غبي.
تعال. أنا ضايع. اوكي ما نقدر انا
قفل.
ايوه خدتي.
تعال. قدام يسار.
Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
كان يا اخي والله رهيب واقعية.
A weapon?
Tutelary creatures, sent only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
It's upon us. The reunion. When worlds merge. I'm waiting, Cloud.
ما صار شيء.
لفيت الله يا المخ هنا بس عشان ناخذ سريق. واضح الليفيتر فين.
We hope you enjoyed that new look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's coming to PlayStation 5 on February 29th. And that's all for State of Play. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
في زر هنا.
ايش صار؟ ايش صار؟
يا تنمت يا شيخ.
ليش صار؟
عزق ما اعرف شفته في حياتي.
ها شفت ايدا اهم واحدة
بس عارفين بس والله زق نفس اخر حلقة. بس على الاقل الحلقة اللي فاتت كان فيها البوانتد. يا ساتر يا مؤتمر الجبار. يا اخي تسقون مع عبد الله ريفيوز والله زق. اي مؤتمر جبار تسقون معه.
شو يسوي؟ قال الفيتر
يبعد الشباب فامباير وابدا.
هذا ابعد عن الشر وغني له يا ليلي يا
السلام عليكم. ايوه يعني اذا قفط
يا غبي شوف السلندر قدامك.
اذا قفطتني الكاميرا وش يصير؟ الله
يا والله الزكام لقيت ستريك.
Watch and learn.
لا 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 لا.
There's so many.
يا الله.
Hold on.
And that's all for State of Play.
What?
يا الله ذكرني بباك رومز الخرا.
حق الكاميرات اللي تقفطنا ذيك.
That wasn't it. No, you're trolling. You're joking.
هذه اللي فكيناها. الحين فكينا او 3. والله مشينا او 3.
روم كم؟
4.
سيستم شت داون.
طفينا الكاميرات. طب الحين ايش؟ اكزت.
اوه ماي جاد. احفظ يلا. ارحم امك احفظ لا تكون
كيف
حمار.
شكلي مرة سريع.
احفظ. اوه واحد يقعد واحد يمشي. لا امزح كلنا بس لازم تحفظ.
emergency generator lab vent system research office. والله ما حفظت ولا شيء. يلا مشينا.
بروح يسار تروح يمين اوكي. سحبت على امي انت. الخط هو المسار شكلنا. اوكي ارجع يا مؤخر ارجع. بس ارجع اول ما تروح البنت قل لي. ويت انت لما تروح يمين في مسار مرة طويل قدامك. والله شكله هذا هو.
انا وين؟ ايوه
يا انه يمين يسار قدام.
مو من هنا الاسترق.
بدك تجري ترى هنا. اوكي لا قاعد يديني مكان ثاني. ما هو كذا المفروض يسار. ابشرك رحنا مكان غلط.
تصبحون على خير.
اوه دام.
لا دقيقة تعال يا
معلش اساس كنت راح العب. سلام.
ايوه كنت راح تتابعنا. طيب صارت لعب.
خلاص ودنا خلاص.